Okay, so what is a test statistic? You're going to hear this term. So a test statistic is the value that is calculated, as you can see here, of um, the effect of the experiment or the effect of a condition relative to the amount of error. Okay, so in your notes I say the test statistic is a value that indicates the effect relative to the error. So basically it's a ratio. How much change happened as a result of me doing an experiment relative to the amount of error in my data. So if I have a large effect, in other words, if my experiment actually worked, my effect is going to be greater than the amount of error. If I had a very small effect, so think of this as a ratio, right? If I have a very small effect relative to error, I'm going to have a small test statistic. So you generally want large values. So I want a larger effect. So think of an equation of 2 over 1. So I had 2 times the effect versus 1 amount of error. So I have a test statistic of 2 versus 0.5 over 1. Okay, so you're going to get a smaller value there. So think of your test statistic as a way to illustrate how much of effect there was in the experiment or how much effect there was in the condition relative to the amount of error. And you have different types. I'll give you examples here. I've got t-test, f, chi-square. Those are test statistics. You might hear that term in several textbooks and also throughout this course.